Happy Thanksgiving to the Western world. You guys are winding down your Thanksgiving. I did a live stream with the family for Thanksgiving dinner. They showed me all the food that I don't have such easy access to. Pumpkin pie, big fat juicy turkeys. Yum, yum, yum. We've got another big day, lots of ups and downs. Hopefully it doesn't destroy me. I want to put a big distance down, but again, sorry about the dust on the camera. I need to find a decent hotel to, well, hello. I'm more brazen with the small dogs. Anyways, I need a good hotel I can get a vacuum cleaner and suck all the dust out. Look at this place, a brand new construction. They just finished it. The industrial designers really must have had a certain idea in mind when they built this complex, because these are the storefronts, you know? But where do they want people to feel inviting? Like, this is your new home. This is where you're gonna live. Is it just me, or does this look like a prison? Like totally a prison. Like, this had to have passed a bunch of people's eyes, and they must have said, no, this is postmodern right here. This is architectural beauty. Which cell block, I mean building, do you want to be in? What is going on here? What's with all the noodles? Like, there's a lot of noodles being sold on the street. All right, I think we're leaving Hezhou right now. Interesting place. I could have spent a few days there, actually. But onward. There's a lot more days up ahead, so, in a lot of different places. Hello. How many different types of KFCs are we going to find in China? VFC, same color, same style, same font. There's no kernel. Hello. No kernel. You need your Asian version of the VFC kernel. Some Chinese guy with a big thumbs up. I used Baidu Maps to get here, and Baidu Maps was the only map that showed this route. And it saved me like 10 full kilometers off the path I thought I was going to take on my cycling map. So, thanks for that. 你好。
你会讲中文啊？
一点点。
一点点。
你
是从哪里上来？
我开始在宁波，机场宁波。
宁波啊。
宁波。宁波去韩国，韩国去日本，日本去台湾。
这里马特是吧？
对。
从中国宁波出发。哦，你好，你好。
你好，你好，你好。
你好，你好，你好。你好。好嘞，好，来帮我照一个。好的，
好了，好了，
谢谢啊，
谢谢，再见，
旅游愉快啊。
Okay, bye bye. Nice police officers. It's a nice little city, actually. The thing I really like about this camera is that I can get it open and recording so fast. Like, I saw that police truck thing pull over to the side, and I knew they were that were probably interested in me. So camera out, camera ready, camera recording, and lo and behold, I captured an interesting moment in time. You could have done it with your phone quicker probably, but the phone would have been shaky and just wouldn't have been as high a quality. Yeah, I really like this camera. Plus, it's not imposing, so even when I'm holding it out, they almost don't realize what I'm doing or feel intimidated by it. It's just a really casual way to record somebody, semi-incognito. 34 kilometers, it is 10 to 11. I think we can hit the 50 kilometer mark by noon, which is one of my goals. Yesterday I hit 60 at noon, which was a relief. But I don't necessarily have to do as great a distance as I did yesterday. Yesterday I did 123. Today, I'd be happy with 100. I'd be happier with 110 because it would make my approach to Guilin, you know, sort of easier. But either way, I gotta do 100 plus every day. Hey! Yeah. Captive raised lettuce. Hello. Yeah. Zero. 你好，你好，可以吃吗？ No problem, no problem. This whole area is like all about stone. Big trucks hauling huge boulders to cutting areas where like one whole factory is just doing like really rough cuts. Like they're just slicing the big boulder into, you know, accurately deep sections, slices. And then it seems like other places are taking those slices and then cutting them into squares or rectangles or whatever shape they want for whatever job they're doing. Yeah. You去哪儿吗？去哪儿？对的。从哪里来？从哪里？
重庆人。
哦，重庆。加油！
哦，加油！
Sometimes I don't know if somebody wants me to wait and talk to them, or if they're nervous, or if they're just taking a break by themselves. I think he's just taking a break by himself. Just kind of coincided with my passing. But he's from Chongqing, which is the opposite direction. You wouldn't come from this way to Guilin. Maybe he came from Chongqing to the coast and then now he's bouncing back. He's on a journey, I'm on a journey, and our journeys collided for a very brief moment.
Take your time.
How's it going, guys? We passed the 100-kilometer mark. Just a quick note. These are really popular. These are fruits that kind of look like tomatoes, and they're big and round when they're not dried out like this, but everybody's kind of like drying them out. When they're really sold, when they're all dried out like that, they're really tasty. Sweet, chewy, like they have a really, really chewy consistency. I'm sort of focused forward, and I'm just now realizing or thinking that no matter how focused forward I am, it's gonna be, I got a long day ahead of me after this. More of these roadside things. The whole day has been those kind of roadside gift box sellers. I don't think it's an everyday thing. I think there's some sort of holiday or something that's making those things special for the times. Anyways, still got about an hour and 45 minutes of sun, so not so bad. But when it goes down, it's gonna get cold. Hello. And when it gets cold, I'll just have to bundle up a bit more. Here's some more of those fruit dryers. There's some over on that side of the road, and then these guys right here. I want to grab one. Nope, here's some more. Man, and you know what's funny is these are all individual businesses doing the same fruit, you know? I guess in America you might have, like, you know, one area in town you'd have a baker, but in China it's sort of like you have 10 bakers in the same area, you know? Anyways, I'm trying to download some podcasts. I'm in a lot of no service areas. Oh, let's check this out. This is interesting too. If you have any like sort of grain foods, most likely it's been spread out on the ground in the open to dry. They do this on the main roads in a lot of places. You'll see entire roads full of grain spread out. Need a bus? Need a bus? Need a bus? Hello? In front of us, we don't have a lot of places to stop that I can see on my phone. I think that it's just a lot of like this sort of place that I'm in right now. Just local village, these kind of buildings, but I could probably camp out on the side of the road, but I'm pretty sweaty and nasty. I really do like to experience all my day as rugged as I can, you know, out in the world, but I like a hotel. If I've got to ride farther to find one, that's fine too. The next area that has like a large enough city to have a series of hotels is like another 40 kilometers away, which isn't horrible, but it'll definitely put us into nighttime. It'll be a long ride, and it'll push me into the 150-kilometer range, which is a big day for me. I think those are school buses. Those must be school buses. Anyways, the roads are wide enough that I get a nice shoulder, and I imagine that it will be that way for a while. I'll probably ride in the dark with some amazing views that will be unable to be viewed by my eyes, like these mountains out here. But Guilin is known for this sort of a landscape, so we will end up seeing that sort of more of that tomorrow. I think I've flown all that I want to fly today as far as droning goes. I'm just going to kind of buckle down, focus forward, and Jayoe. The added benefit to putting in more distance today is that I have less distance tomorrow. There's really no real downside to it. Here's some more of those fruits. More of those fruits over there. There we go. Yeah, there, I can see a tree up there with some of that fruit on it. Let's take a look. All right, here they are. You see these guys? These are the fruits. They're kind of like tomato looking. They take the skin off on this like little turnstile lathe machine, and then they just lay them out to dry. They're good. They're good.
I can't get up alone, too heavy on my own. The world is moving on, I'm still standing here, searching for steady ground, a place to settle down. No reasons left to find. One day I'll change your mind, and it won't come easy, but I know
I love how the drone can just illuminate a whole side of the world that you can't see from the street right now, you know. I'm riding past orchards and orchards of these fruits, these drying tables out in front of every shop and venue, drying them, getting them ready to whatever, preserve or sell them off to, I don't know, probably a lot of China is probably buying the fruit from here. Then I sent the drone up and got above the rooftops, and then you got a whole nother perspective. I mean, all the real estate that you thought was being used to dry those fruits were actually multiplied 10 or 20-fold as people were populating their roofs and balconies with drying tables. Pretty interesting. Pretty soon the sun will be leaving us, and we'll be back in the dock. I'm in the dock here. Anybody get that reference? I went through this city, it was all these kids getting out of class, and every single one of them was so happy and excited to see me. It was nice, it was fun. Amazing reactions from everybody. Here's a car with their hazards on. I don't know what's going on with them. Hello, ni hao. Oh, they're fruit pickers. They're stealing fruits. Get a little chilly, had to cover up the neck and the chin and the ears. This is a little surprise actually. I wasn't thinking that I was going to come into any sort of substantial village until Yangshuo. Did I tell you I'm stopping at Yangshuo? And I'm going to stay in Yangshuo for 2 days. By the time I get there it's going to be dark. Dark. Sunset is in about 5 minutes, but it's already hidden itself behind the mountains. So we've got about 20 or so more kilometers to go, about an hour and a half. But this is a nice little stop along the way. I should get dinner, but I'm waiting. I'm gonna wait till I get to Yangshuo, get close to the hotel, eat and then sleep. That truck is stuck. There's an accident. I'm stuck here. What a bad spot to have a car problem, especially a truck like that. What are you going to do with that? That thing is screwed. Welcome to Yangshuo. I'm going to find a place to eat. Alright guys, it's a little hectic out there. I don't want to leave my trike on the road with all those tourists running around, so I'm gonna go to the hotel, get all settled in, and then go grab a bite. But I'm not going to take you along with me, although this city is pretty amazing. I think tomorrow we're going to have a rest day. I'll show you a little bit of Yangshuo. 146 kilometers today. Not bad. It was a long day, and I'm tired. So take it easy, Jayoe, and yeah, we did a good one. I feel good, just a little tired. Talk to you later.
And of all I should have done, it don't mean a thing what shape or form that you're in, the place you're from, the wealth or the color of your skin, and all you have burns to the sky. It's all too late, and you wonder why. It's a struggle and a strife, but don't you agree? With beating hearts we're still alive. There comes a time when all you have is who you love. All I'm thinking of. It don't mean a thing what shape or form that you're in, the place you're from, the wealth or the color of your skin, and all you have burns to the sky. It's all too late, and you wonder why.
Next time on the Jayoe vlog. Yangshuo in the daytime is a little bit different than Yangshuo in the nighttime. I didn't even realize that this place was so focused on climbing. She was grinning so big, you couldn't, like the grin was from here to here. Tomorrow we're gonna head to Guilin.